Hey, Viking fans. I feel like this video needs a disclaimer. Nobody was hurt in the making of this short video. East Coast Gridiron, friend of the program, Dante, and friend of the program, Purple Pocket Podcast, MC Rap, the MLK of YouTube, bringing all the fans together, got into a dust up about the Vikings' new linebacker and prospect, Ivan Pace Jr. That next in 3, 2, 1. Gather around, Skull brothers and sisters. This is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Skull World. Make sure you smash the subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Help me Hulk smash the YouTube algorithms. Let's go. Let's go. Going Mortal Kombat style. East Coast Gridiron versus Purple Pocket Podcast. Who do you trust more? And Ivan Pace Jr. Let's talk about it. Let me add this real quick. We got Dante versus Rap in a fight to the death over Ivan Pace Jr.
Finish him.
All right, let's see. Tail of the tape. Who wins? Who wins? Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Dante versus Rap. Let's go. All right. I don't know who to trust more. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Dante first. I had him on my show, and he told me, come out of college, Ponder was an elite quarterback, worthy of the draft pick. He didn't put it and all that, but I assume by saying he was had elite talent coming out of college, that it was the Vikings that made the smart move in drafting him. Him and my co-host go on to tell me at the time that Ponder was not allowed to get into a rhythm, and Adrian Peterson's running, and the Vikings relying on Adrian Peterson held back Christian Ponder. I don't know if that's true. Did you tell me in the comments? Is Christian Ponder elite coming out of college? 2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 8 picks in 12 games. He played all the games. 2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. His junior wasn't too much better. 2,700 yards, about the same amount of touchdowns and interceptions. Senior year though, 2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Ponder elite coming out of college. I don't know. I think we got
fatality.
Yeah, I don't know about Christian Ponder being elite coming out of college. Everybody thought Vikings. Everybody thought it was a reach. Desperation on Spielman's part. Christian Ponder. Every quarterback from here to eternity is going to be compared to Christian Ponder, and that's because we're talking. I asked the question: is Jaren Hall better than Christian Ponder? That's how that works. Or do we trust Rap? Let's talk about it. Kirko is my hero. There he is, holding up a sign. Rap is holding up a sign saying Kirko is my hero. Why did I put this? Because he did 3 MVP videos. He says, I'm a Kirk stan. I ride with Kirk. And now he thinks he's trash after a 4th and 8 play. Is Kirko trash, or is he an MVP candidate? Which is it, Rap? Tell me, which is it? Is he worth all that effort, boosting up, saying we're going to riding all the way to the Super Bowl with Kirk, or is he trash? And you got to get rid of him. That Jaren Mahomes Hall, as you call him, is going to replace him, take us to the promised land. I don't know. I think we got
fatality.
That was a little slow, but you got my point. All right. Kirko is my hero. That is proof. Rap is a big Kirk fan. Let's go. So which is it? Is Dante the person to rely on, Ponder fan, or Rap, big time Kirk fan? Now he's trash. Who should I follow? Who should I follow? Well, we're talking about Ivan Pace Jr. So let's get into the nitty gritty. This is after me researching for 12 minutes on Ivan Pace Jr. UDFA. Now you got to think he's a UDFA for a reason. Why? What is that reason? Some of this content I looked at, guys had him in 4th, 5th round, and I think that's where he was expected to go. He didn't go there. He went 7th round. One of the things I think he went to the 7th round for is because of the way he wears his uniform. He's a Cowboys fan. I did not know that until I started looking into it. Dude's a Cowboys fan, and he's got Ezekiel Elliott vibes all day long. Just look at the picture. Look at the picture. I don't know why he does this, because he's got one ab. He's got an ab. There is only one there. You cannot see any more. Ezekiel Elliott was not looking the most fittest either, but he had some abs. I got Ivan Pace Jr., Cowboy fan. Ezekiel Elliott copier in the uniform. And here it is. He's got one ab. Proof here. Abs equals 1. Ivan Pace Jr., 1 ab. That's why I believe he fell out of the draft in UDFA, because he's a Cowboy fan and he's got 1 ab. That's what it is. Sorry, Ivan Pace. Fatality. All right. We got a fatality there. Ivan Pace Jr., 1 ab. But hey, let's get serious. What do I think? What do I think about the Ezekiel Elliott impersonator at linebacker, Ivan Pace Jr.? Let's bring him up, man. Ivan Pace Jr. Now, the videos I saw, what I had seen of him, he's always around the ball. Love it. I don't think he's exceptionally fast. I think he's just got a high motor. I don't know necessarily what Dante's thinking about. He's being lazy, and I don't see why Rap thinks he's so great. I don't know. He's somewhere in the middle to me. What I do see is that he's hard to block. I mean, and I think it has to do with his size. He's 5'10". There have been really good linebackers in this league, 6 foot or shorter. There have been. He could be that high of potential, or he could be backup special teamer. I don't think he's not an NFL player. I don't think that. And from what all I hear is he got a huge chip on his shoulder, and he's going to make the rest of the league pay. I already like him for that. Now, as a linebacker, he blitzes well. He led the NCAA with like pressures, sacks, all this crap. He's like, the numbers are there. As Rap in his video did, the awards are there, and that is not a mistake. People don't give that many awards to one guy and him not be a good potential NFL player. Ivan Pace Jr. has that potential. Again, he's hard to block. I think it has to do with his size. I mean, he makes people look silly. He uses his hands to shed blocks. I don't think he's got I think we can bring up. Let me bring up his measurables here. Add the stream. All right, we got Cincinnati, Ohio, 5'10.5", 231 pounds. So he's undersized. He's undersized. He's not skinny. So that's the 1 ab. His arm length is 30 inches and a quarter. So not overly long arms. He's not a long player. You can be shorter and still be long player. He is not one of those. 9.5-inch hand size. I like that. He still has relatively average hands. I'm a big, yes, everybody knows I like big hands. It's why? Because it helps you grab, it helps you tackle. It's, hopefully they're strong hands. His bio, let's read it. Pace was named Ohio Division I Cincinnati Defensive Player of the Year as a senior at Coleraine high school. He stayed in state, going to Miami, Ohio. His whole family is like Bengals fans. He is a Cowboys fan. Don't trust it. Leading the team with 7 sacks in 13 games, played off the bench, 19 total tackles. He tied an NCAA record with 6 sacks against Akron. 6 sacks in one game. It's against Akron, though. But holy crap, that's a lot of sacks. Pace started each of his team's 3 games in 2020. 3 games. Okay, posting 20 COVID year, posting 26 stops, 2 pass breakups. He was a prolific again in 2021, tying for 10th in FBS with 125 total tackles to garner first team All MAC accolades, 13 tackles for loss with 4 sacks, 1 interception, 3 pass breakups, 13 starts. He decided to enter the transfer portal after the season, going to Cincinnati 2022. His only season with the Bearcats was exceptional, as he earned first team Associated Press All-American American Athletic Conference Defensive Player of the Year honors by ranking 6th in FBS with 137 tackles. Wow. And 3rd with 21 and a half sacks for tackles for loss, 21 and a half tackles for loss. That's elite. Yeah, crazy good. Okay. He posted a team high 10 sacks and 13 starts. This is by Chad Reuter. Okay, so that write-up is exceptional. If that guy was 6'2", everybody would be loving him, but he's 5'10", and he dresses like Ezekiel Elliott and shows off his one ab. That is why this guy is out of the round, is only because of his size. We drafted Asamoah. Who knows if we didn't draft Asamoah where he would have went? I think a lot of Ivan Pace Jr. as I do Asamoah come out of college. I don't see much difference, but this guy has the numbers. Now, of course, different competition, but hey, you got to play, and he played, and it's not like he played terrible. He played good, so you got to give him that. His overview: a rare blend of leverage, toughness, and tackle obsession makes Pace's tape a fun day of film study. He might be one of the strongest players in 2023 NFL draft from a pound-to-pound standpoint. He's able to slip and club blockers out of the way, lowers his body anchor and elite contact balance. I am reading this for the first time, so I agree with that. I don't know. I mean, I said about the hands. I agree with that. Agree with it. He was cleared to take shots downhill by the defense, which bolstered his production, but his instincts and feel for finding routes to the ball seemed to drive him. It's hard to love Pace's game tape, not to love Pace's game tape, but his lack of length, speed could create inconsistencies at the next level. I don't think he's overly fast. He's just overly aggressive. Okay. So I don't think he's an all-down starter. I don't think so. I can see why people said 4th, 5th round. He's aggressive. He's not fast. He's all around the ball because he's got a high motor. I don't see lazy. I see guy wanting to destroy, and that's what he does. Now, my setbacks on him: short arms, overly aggressive, might overrun the ball, downhill and run by the running back. I seen him not be able to get the quarterback down because he wasn't able to reach him. He has to go around people or under people, giving the opportunity for a quarterback to step up. But he's disruptive, so him being a surprise disruption on every play is there, and that's why I would draft him. That's why I'm glad we drafted him. I would have drafted him, but I'm glad we got him as a UDFA, because I would have been happier if we took him in the 4th or 5th round compared to somebody else that we've taken. That's how I would have been happy with it. I would have been more happy with it. But I'm even happier the fact that we got all the way through and still got a guy like this. His strengths: recorded 262 tackles with 34.5 for loss over the last 2 seasons. That's incredible. Densely bound frame with rare lower body power. That's good. Should be able to stand up to blocks, although I think he's more apt to slip them than to stand up the guard. Rare contact balance to withstand force and stay balanced. GPS to reroute, go make the play. Agree with that 100%. Feet and athleticism to slip block seamlessly when needed. Agreed. He's got a unique talent. Surprisingly effective as a stand-up rusher over the guard, balances eyes between routes and quarterback and coverage, possesses the heart of a special teams lion. These are great strengths, guys. These are great strengths, worthy of maybe even higher in a 4th round pick. Just the size. And well, he didn't run the 40. I don't have any combine times on him. So that's again another reason. If you're not recording 40 times and you're undersized, not a good combination. Weaknesses: strong but gets engulfed by wide bodies at times, unable to effectively punch and separate, short arms, not overly sized. So I can see why they would think that. Below average lateral quickness in tight quarters. Yeah, it's hard to say there. He's a downhill guy. He's definitely downhill guy. Missing desired field range to capture outside run. I don't know about that. I think the fact that he anticipates makes up for that. Lacks length needed for consistent tackle finishing. 100% agree with that. That is what I saw. Just short arms. He's not tall, so he's not long, so it's hard to tackle big guys. Or to get around him and make the tackle. He's disruptive though, and that's where he's other people might make the tackle, but he'll disrupt the play. Will struggle to stay connected in man coverage. That is what I hear is his biggest. Dante said in practice he was terrible at it. I don't. My 12 minutes of study on Ivan Pace Jr. I could not see that. So, Dante probably saw more film than me. Obviously, he does this. That's his thing. I can see that. I can see that. Now, did I do it?
Finish him.
Was it a fatality?
Fatality.
All right, you tell me in the chat. Skull Vikings. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Help me Hulk smash YouTube algorithms. If you like videos like this, make sure you hit subscribe. I love it. See you next time. Skull Vikings. Cue the music.